The Wii U, oh, you can't see it anymore, it's on a white desk. Long-time viewers of this channel know that I kinda like this thing. I mean, if I didn't, I wouldn't have done content with it for the past 5 years now? Oh my god, it's been that long. But that's besides the point. What I'm wanting to talk about is this console's internet situation. More so the Wi-Fi card and hardware it's equipped with. As much as I love this thing, a lot of people can agree, myself included, that the Wi-Fi inside this thing is kind of fucking crappy. Not only that it supports 2.4 GHz only, given that the gamepad can connect at 5 GHz, it would be honestly nice if they included a 5 GHz option. But the issue I'm having with my one in particular is that I'm convinced the Wi-Fi card inside my Wii U specifically, it is starting to die. It'll still connect, it'll still let me play online, but if you've watched my live streams, you'd know that when this thing gets bad, it becomes borderline unusable. It starts dropping packets like crazy, and eventually straight up disconnecting. I've tried using it in different rooms, used my phone hotspot, nothing worked. The dropping out came back every single time. Sometimes when I played, it didn't drop out at all, but this eventually became such an issue, I'm convinced the Wi-Fi card inside is starting to kick the bucket. Like, I'm convinced at some point within the next year or so, it's just not gonna work, like, at all. So you may be thinking, why even bother with Wi-Fi? Just get a LAN adapter, it'll fix everything. And you'd be spot on. I got a LAN adapter at some point off of eBay, and to nobody's surprise, that fixed everything. So, great, right? I can play online, I haven't got to worry about this stuff anymore. But this spawns another issue. Wires. These things, while helping to create the most stable connection possible, made for an odd setup to say the least. Now there's 3 ways I could go about this. One being to hook it up directly to the Wi-Fi router, which, given I play this in my bedroom most of the time and the router's about 20 feet away if I'm in my bedroom, it would not be an option for me. I could run cables through the house, but why do that if I use Wi-Fi for everything else? My Switch 2 works fine, my iPad works fine, my phone works fine, my computer works fine. Heck, my new 2DS still works perfectly great with this stuff. As much as I've hammered that Wi-Fi card. The second being to use something like power line adapters, which work great. I've used these for my live streams before, and they work fine. Great, right? But over time, we've had to move things around in the house, and this power line adapter has been dedicated to running just another device constantly. I unplugged it just for this video. The third, if you're more technically inclined, is to set up something like internet connection sharing on your computer and hook it up directly between the two. Like if you had like a computer here, plug this cable directly in, basically have the cable connected between the two. That I've done before and that also works great, but it comes with the con of having a long wire connecting the two together, which depending on the cable and the placement of the two devices, it can cause a tripping hazard. Why do I want to do that if all I want is just a stable connection? I don't want to cause a tripping hazard. I don't want to trip this over and maybe break it even more. So, I can't use these solutions to get my Wii U on some sort of wide connection. Now what? What can I do now? Well, there's a fourth solution, outside of fixing the Wi-Fi card, but it's more so a portable version of the third one. Enter this thing. This is the Rock Pi 4 Plus single board computer, basically a Raspberry Pi 4. I've set this thing up to act as a Wi-Fi over Ethernet bridge of sorts, allowing me to put my Wii U on a wide connection, kinda, through a device that is nice and compact, given I can just use something like this power bank here to run it. Now, what I do to get this working, this was honestly a bit annoying to set this up. I'll get into that in a minute. First of all, I wanted this to be a simple plug-and-play solution. I wanted to just turn it on, plug it into the power bank, plug it into my Wii U, and not think about it. It just works. So, something like KDE on it would slow it down, so that stuff like that was a no-go. I had to do everything through the terminal. So the first thing I did on this thing was I deploaded the SD card image, so all I had left was a terminal. Once that was done, I hooked this thing up to the Wi-Fi network, then set up an Ethernet profile on it to share the connection with whatever's on the other side. So, Wi-Fi comes in this thing, it spews it out over this port here, and it plugs into the console here. Like, and it plugs in like that, and it just works immediately. Thankfully, this wasn't too much of a hassle to set up. It kind of did a lot of the stuff automatically when I added the profile. I then set the profile to connect automatically on boot. So since I'm pretty sure I'm not hooking up an actual Ethernet thing to this device, I'm not hooking this up to a main router or anything. I hooked it up to the Wii U, I ran a connection test, and thankfully it worked on the first try. So great, right? Problem solved. Well, because things aren't normal here, things don't end here yet. The story doesn't end here yet. Say hello to my nightmares. Port forwarding. I wanted to have this work because games like Mario Kart Wii do work a bit better online if you use port forwarding. Usually, if this is directly on your network, this would be super easy, right? But this is behind another device. So you think, okay, well, just port forward this thing. Problem solved, right? No. I wish it would work this way, but it just doesn't. It just doesn't work that way. By normal means, port forwarding this thing, the Rockpie, would only port forward it. I don't want to port forward this. I want to port forward this thing through here. So I did a bit of digging and discovered an app included with the buy-in called NF Tables, which deals with IP addresses and, more importantly, network address translation, or NAT, which is exactly what I'm trying to do. If all of this sounds nerdy or geek to you, don't worry. In this setup, this essentially takes ports away from the Rockpie and forwards them to whatever local IP address you want. In this case, it's whatever's on the other side here, which then allows me to port forward, allowing for a more stable connection in-game. Initially, when I set this up, I was a doofus and forwarded every port to the other end, which you should not do unless you know what you're doing. I lost SSH access, which is kind of important to me since I can remote log into this thing. I don't want to have to hook this up to a monitor just to change one simple setting. It was a bit of a pain to set up, and I'm not going to go into how to set it up because it's kind of complicated, but you can just look it up online if you really want to, and if you're just setting this up, you may not even need to do this. But eventually, through some trial and error, check this out. I'm running a connection test on my Switch 2 and NAT type A. Perfect. This indicates that your port forwarding or DMZ is working. You can only get this if you put your console behind DMZ or forward the port range at once. Might as well show the speed here as well, and okay, 77 megabits download, 35 up. That's honestly not that bad considering online gaming doesn't use that much. This is working through the setup here. That is the Rockpie under power bank right there, hooked up to the Switch 2 via Ethernet. Online gaming doesn't use that much bandwidth anyway, but this is nowhere close to my 500 megabit connection speed either way though. And now finally, with all that crap out of the way, let's hook this thing up to the Wii U and play some freaking games. I decided to use Mario Kart Wii as our first game to test this out with, because I just thought it'd be fun to test it really. We're gonna go vanilla today because I honestly kind of feel like that. Thought it'd be a fun game to test. We will test some Wii U games soon though, that's for sure. We will test some Wii U games of this. Regardless, even though that we are running vanilla, I have left a couple of patches on just for quality of life improvements. But one of those patches I've left on is one that removes the predictive portion of the game's netcode. So online players, basically other players' actions look a little bit more snappy, for example. And this game does take a bit of time to connect, so hopefully it doesn't take too long. Okay, great. Oh, okay, one of my friends are online. Who is it? Okay, Hados. Cool. Might join him later, or if I end up with him in the same world ride, so be it. Because he may be on the voting screen or whatever, and I won't even be playing that long. I'll only be playing for a couple of rounds. Maybe play like, I think 2 races. Hopefully this doesn't take too long to find people. This is actually the 3rd time I'm trying to record this. The other 2 times the audio was up too loud on the capture card. Okay, we got a lobby. Great. Maggie, Jet, Player, guys. All these just look like just random players just playing the game because they feel like it, or filthy casuals or something like that. I may also sound a little bit different. I'm using a bit of a different microphone for this. Hopefully it sounds good. Okay, these ranks are not bad. Okay, never mind, it's 100cc, damn it. Okay, what map will it be, I wonder? Okay, Peach Gardens, not that bad of a track. Okay, not many funkies in this lobby, it's mostly a bit of a variety. I like that. The lobbies I were in earlier, in the previous recordings, because this is actually the 3rd time me recording this, they were pretty much a typical Readify lobby in this day and age, just daisies and Funky Kongs and the occasional Rosalina. And honestly, I haven't really played this game in a couple of weeks. I've been playing other stuff, or just been caught up. Okay, nice one, Bullet. I mean, it worked, but it got stopped by that thing. Oh, okay. Can I get second place? Yes, I can. How the hell is that? Is that Funky or Daisy? Yeah, that's Daisy. In the Wild Wing, god damn. Nice to see some variety here. Okay. Well, there goes the item I was gonna get. Probably just a shell. No! You dick! Okay, thank you. Have I still got it? I don't think so. I think I'm just winning this because this lobby is honestly, I don't think it's that good. Nothing I can do about it though, I don't think. Except maybe hack my VR points, and I don't really want to do that. Oh! Nice. First place, not bad. I'll take that. Okay, 7600 VR. I have gotten that a lot of times at this point, to the point where I don't really celebrate getting like 7.6k at this point. I get like 8,000. I think the highest I've had was like 8.2k, only to lose it sometime later. To the point where I've just kind of stopped caring about VR points. Anyway, next round, what are we doing? 100cc again, damn it. Let's go something like Mario Raceway. Okay, Bowser Castle free. Not a bad pick in my opinion. The only part, if I don't like it, like the only reason I don't like this track is if it gets repicked too many times. No, no. What? No, 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 no. Please, can this pass? Oh my god, it actually passed. Holy crap. PCs usually never pass in this game, which is why it's a thank god kind of moment every time it happens. Every time TC does end up passing. Did this hit him? Okay, I thought I was going to hit my own shell, because that can happen if it takes a while to hit the person in front of you. No blue shell came out yet, but even though it is more than fine for one right now. That's gonna, someone's gonna hit that. No? Or someone was gonna hit that. Okay, nice. Starting to get a bit of a lead now. I knew this was gonna happen eventually, and it happens at the worst possible spot as well. Okay, nice snipe, buddy. I'll give you that. Okay. Can I get some third place? I'm gonna get fourth. Oh no, okay, great. I was expecting the game to lag there. Okay, third place in that room, not bad. The connection was really stable though, which is something I can't really say for my Wi-Fi. Anyway, let's jump into a different game now. Figured I might as well try Splatoon now with this setup because this game is a lot more what is it? The game is a lot more sensitive to like packet loss and things like that. And it's a lot more significant when it happens in it as well. Okay, Pretender is working, that's a good sign. Usually if it doesn't work, the news doesn't show up at all. Okay, what do we got going on here? The map rotation, honestly, is not that bad, I don't think. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, might as well try ranked, actually. That would be a pretty good test for this thing. Pretty good testament to this setup. And it's Rainmaker as well, that's fun. Let's see how this goes. Oh my gosh, we actually got a lobby going on. I'm not expecting this to actually start though because of the player count. But if it did, that would be very nice. Yeah, that's not gonna start. Might as well try again though. It could possibly start. Hey, there we go. Second time's the charm in this case. Perfect. Okay, let's ride. Rainmaker. It's actually been a hot minute since I've played Splatoon 1 Rainmaker. Let's go. The Rainmaker in this game is very different from the one in the games that came after it. Oh god, the input lag is a lot better in this one. Like, I will always hold this one in high regard because the input latency is the lowest out of the entire series because of the gamepad. And I died. Oop, that is an ink strike. Oh, come on. Okay. Got a little bit further though, we'll take that. Oh my god. Are we gonna be able to get him from above, maybe? Oh my god, the lag ain't that good. Like the actual like the game lag. No, you don't. Damn it. That sent over there, hopefully that's not that's not gonna do anything. Will we be able to get it? Wait, no, if we pop it, they're gonna spring for it immediately after. If we pop it. Yeah, that's as I thought, they're gonna already start going for it. Yep. Yeah, nah, this match is over. It's GG. It's GG. GG's. Maybe not. Maybe we can get a comeback. Launch this a couple of times. I'm just gonna play it safe this one. Not gonna go all in immediately just because it's actually pretty dangerous out there. Come on. They're really trying to get me with those bombs, I can tell you that. At the very least, put it a little bit closer. Damn it. Looks all clear, but I have a feeling that they are ready to snipe me from a tower or something like that. Or do something like this. I don't know, we got closer, that's what matters. That's usually what I focus on in Rainmaker, like I obviously try to kill the enemy. But I'm kind of more focused on just getting distance closer. Oh no, 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 damn it. I saw the bullets as well. Oh my god, the jet squatcher's got crazy range. If he shot from me from like that far, that's gonna get him, right? No? Ah, come on. Yeah, we're not gonna get a chance here. No chance. Yeah, there's no chance. Maybe we can actually get through. Oh my god, they're all around me. Oh, that could have been a cool fucking double kill if I just lined that, if I just timed that a lot better. Oh man, they were like all there. That could have been a pretty good double kill. Oh my god, there's 2 fucking Krakens. Holy shit. There's 2 people that have Kraken. That is crazy. Can we just get over here, please? Maybe. It's gonna go into overtime. Go, 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 go! Oh no, I'm the only one alive. Are you fucking serious? Come on, guys. Where you all at? Please get him out for me. I can't do this alone. Oh my god, this is gonna be a really good comeback if I can actually pull this off. There. God damn it. Oh well, we tried. On Pretendo, rank doesn't really matter anyway, since they have ranked matchmaking disabled. Like, it's not like look at this, like you can get paired with any rank you have. And I was getting paired with fucking A ranks and S ranks, and the only 2 kills I got were with the goddamn Rainmaker. What the hell is that with me? I probably gotta play this game more. Probably could have played this game a little bit more now. Yeah, this looks like it's working still, which is nice to have, but what isn't nice is clearly I'm kind of washed at this version. So yeah, there's that. Hopefully this matching doesn't take too long. It's not really a fault with the setup at this point, it's just if anybody's on. Just sometimes nobody is on. Okay, clearly that did not work. Might as well just do some turf wars then. Map rotation looks really good too, so honestly, why not? I have pretty good hopes for turf war because there's always people here usually. Like there's always a match available to start. God damn it, I cannot speak today. Something that I think would be nice for Pretendo to implement would be like a player stats page for this game. Because they've got one from Mario Kart 8, so I guess why not this one? I assume stuff like that takes time to implement. I believe a lot of people have asked for that already. I think I myself may have asked for that as well at some point. It's the only thing they gotta add for Splatoon for it to be, in my opinion, perfect. It just takes a while for matches to start. Okay, we got there eventually. Awesome. Let's do this. I remember back in the Nintendo Network days, I had like a specific loadout, like gear and stuff. So I could just fire off like ink strikes within like the first 30 seconds of a match. Good times, man. I mean, I can do that today if I tried, but yeah. Those are the days. Oh, yep, okay. Usually within like the first 15 seconds, I can blow one out. Like now. Oh, come on. Damn it. Can I launch this? Yes, I can. That's gonna go over there. Oh, no. Damn it. I thought I could get him, but looks like we're just keeping the other team hostage now. Wait, did he just fly over to our area? Oh, he did. Hang on. I don't think so, buddy. Okay, that's flying down from above. Aha! I'm gonna launch this at the last second. Throw it like that, there we go, and we won the game anyway. Great. Sweet. And that also went buttery smooth. Like network eyes. Oh, nice. Someone's got the fucking hacks level. That's nice. Like level, I think that's -10. That doesn't matter. That's funny to see. It's all cosmetic only. Anyway. Yeah, let's try one more game for today. And for our last game of the day, we are doing Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. Because I saw that there's apparently a lobby going on, and might as well do that because this game pretty much never gets players online sometimes. I mean, compared to Splatoon, and let alone something like Mario Kart Wii. Actually, do I have the DLC set up right? I think I do. Because it was only like a DLC lobby, it said. Yeah, I do. Great. What do we got? Okay, 7-person room. For this game, that's actually pretty good. Especially given there's games like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Tour, and World, and as well as all the other Mario Karts these days. It's nice to see that the Wii U version is still getting some love. I'm gonna do a couple of ways to this, and see how this goes. But so far, the connection is obviously just looking as if you're just using a standard internet connection, which is great. I haven't had any dropouts happen yet, which is great. But the fact that I even have to go through something, like set up something like this to just get my Wii U on a stable connection is kind of whack. It's just bizarre in my opinion. Like, this is only because the Wii U's Wi-Fi card is unreliable. I think it's just unreliable over the years. It can't be interference either, since I've had these happen in the stream room as well when I was like 2 or 3 feet away from the router. So there was like 0 sense as to why it had those issues, except for the conclusion that I'm convinced that the Wi-Fi card inside was starting to stop working. Okay, what maps we got here? Let's go Electrodrome. Electrodrome. In my opinion, one of the best maps in the game. Okay, 10 people in here now. Nice. God, we got a 42k in this room. That's crazy. Okay, let's ride. Yes, I've got a plugin on that actually shows the time in the corner. I've just never found a reason to disable that. It's just nice to have in the corner there. I believe it should have that by default. It only shows it in time trials for some reason. I've still kind of got it as well, which I kind of find interesting. Still got the fire hopping thingy here. I'm very bummed. I'm still kind of bummed that they got rid of fire hopping. I know it was a glitch, but it was a really fun one to use. Oh my gosh, I think I just sniped that poor guy. Shit. I never really do that often at all, just because I just usually use the shock as soon as I get it, instead of just hanging on to it for some time. Are we gonna be able to get second place, maybe? Ooh, yeah, second place for sure. 8. Yeah, second place. Great. I should have done the fire hopping thing. I sometimes forget to do it. It's like a very intricate kind of strat. Like very I don't know. Okay, 2.9k, not bad. Let's go for DK Jungle. Okay, great. Okay, sweet, DK Jungle, awesome. Wasn't my vote, but I mean, it was my vote, it just picked someone else. 9 people in here now. Not bad. Oh my god, why? I turned too late. That's my bad. Clearly I have not played this in some time. Come on. See if I can maybe hang on to this for some time. Or can I maybe chain it? Yes, I can. I find it interesting how you can use the D-pad as well as the analog stick to move. That was just a little nice thing that they... Oh my god. Made a similar mistake as I did on lap 1, but near the end of the track. Thankfully that wasn't the last lap. This is the last lap. And maybe get like a nice little shortcut round of this. Yes, I can. Great. Awesome. 4th place. Not that bad. We'll take that. It's pretty much as if I was playing on Wi-Fi, but the Wi-Fi card in here wasn't bad. It's great. The setup's great. Okay, that was fun. So I guess that's that for now. And that's that. I'm surprised how well this turned out, honestly, especially on video, given like nothing works on video most of the time. And ultimately, my connection was super stable. It's as if I was just playing on standard Wi-Fi to begin with. So I'd say if you have an issue like this with not just your Wii U, but with any device that you want to get on the internet, like a faulty device, or if you're wanting to get a device that doesn't have Wi-Fi, like a older computer or something like, I don't know, a PS2, this setup works beautifully for it. Also, I lied about the port forwarding bit. This works perfectly fine and I didn't need to port forward anything. Although, I still kept it there just in case, because port forwarding can help sometimes. So I guess that's that. Thanks for watching, everybody. This video was kind of jank, I do apologize. But it is what it is, really. I've tried to do the kind of yelling at a desk kind of video as a change, just to see if I can do it. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.